How long do I need to read for today? Ooh, 6 plus add a 0 on the end, so 60 minutes. And I have 27 pages left of Morgan is my name. So that'll be finish my current read. So let's go, let's go. Hello, hi. Welcome to a new video. It's the vlog for the February leg of Readathon. It's the first part of the year. There's 4 of them across the year. Hosted by Donna Mariereads and Amanda the Biblio. I will tag them down below in the description box, so you can just click and it'll take you there. No problem. I absolutely love readathons, as you guys should know by now, because that's practically all I do. Why do I love a readathon? Well, it helps me to choose books to read, because I can stand and just, never make up my mind. The same with the bookstore, which is why I just go and with a plan when I go buy stuff. So, because otherwise I'll be lost in the books and never come out. I'm sure you will too. Anyway, so there's the bingo board again for Readathon February. It's quite a hefty one. Some of the prompts are hard, but Readathon also covers prompts for other readathons that are happening across YouTube. I don't know all they are, but if you do go and check on Instagram at Donna Marie Reads, there's a link in the thing. You click on there, it'll take you to a card, and then there's a whole explanation. And then she's also got got a part there about other readathons that's happening at the same time, which you can use the words for, like a buzzword one, for example. I don't know. I haven't looked into that yet. So it's fun. The point of Readathon is to take the books that you own now off your shelves and to get that out so that it's all done, so that you don't read any new books that come in. You're thinning out your shelves, thinning out your TBR. That's the whole point. So thank you for hosting, and yeah, if you haven't seen my TBR video, I will link it up here, so do go and check that out. Okay, so today's the 2nd of February. Yesterday, as you can see, I rolled for 60 minutes. That's one of the things, to roll a dice every day and then add 10 on the number on a d6, and then that's the amount of time that you must read for that day. Yesterday was an hour, today was 20 minutes. Okay, so yeah, so the first thing I did was I left pages of this book so that I can finish my current read. So I've done this one, Morgan is my name. This is not part of Readathon, but it does count as one thing. If I put a review up, depending on where I put it up, if I put it up in my blog, then I will link it down below. If it's on Goodreads, then you can just click on my Goodreads link and go and have a look for yourself. And then I'm choosing a book, but now I don't know what the prompt was for. Oopsies. Okay, this book, The Bad Place by M.K. Hill, has been on multiple TBRs already, a couple of others anyway, and I just haven't gotten to it. It's not an overhyped book. I haven't heard anything about it, so that's not my excuse, like it was with She Gets the Girl. And this is my choice for being on a previous TBR. I do have a few others, but this one is, needs to get out of the way. This also qualifies for a book off your own shelves. I have no borrowed books. Everything I have is owned. Whether it was gifted to me or whether I was bought or whether I bought it, it's owned. I own it, it's mine. So that qualifies for that. And also this was for, oh man, qualifies for a book towards my reading goal. All the books that I'm going to be reading in the future until I make my goal is going to put that goal. So that's cool. So The Bad Place by M.K. Hill is a mystery thriller. You can read, pause and hold to read, or check Goodreads if you like. So what happened is 26 years ago, I think. 6 children were in a minivan, and they were on their way back from a weekend or something from school, from a club. Puppy, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to people. Why am you gonna hurt me? You're gonna hurt yourself. Can you stop? Can you stop? Okay, thank you. Go outside. Thank you, bye. Enough. No. 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 Bye. They were in a van, and the driver got out to go to use the loo at a restaurant. Okay, some club or other, and then when he came back out, the van was gone. So those kids, 6 kids, disappeared. They were eventually, they came back by themselves, 5 of them, and the 6th one was gone. But they all swore. What have you got? They all swore that Becky was behind them the last goal. Okay, that didn't happen. Now, 26 years later, and all of the 5 of them still get together annually to kind of celebrate or remember, because they have a bond, because they're the only people that have been through that thing. You understand? So it's kind of like a therapy thing. And then Lydia, one of them is late, Lydia, and then she comes in all the stores and saying she saw somebody, a girl being abducted into a minivan. And it's happening again, but it doesn't happen. So now we are in a story of with what's her name, D.I. Sasha Dawson of Essex Police. She was there when the kids came out, and 26 years later she's doing her job, and then a girl goes missing and her parents don't understand her. And it just happens by coincidence that the girl she saw being taken was this girl that has been reported missing because of something. So I'm 90 pages in. Well, I was. I'm now actually, 94 pages. And it's going okay. It's very, very descriptive, like, trying to create the atmosphere of the places where they are. It's very descriptive. We are getting scenes from before and now. So there's been a bit about the kids, noticing that the driver's different. Spoilers, maybe. Then there was a piece. Yeah, that was it so far. So I'm assuming we're going to get more of that as context. What else can I tell you? It's so good so far. It is a bit slow paced because it's investigative. So it does. You have to unpack, and do the things. So so far so good. I'm not averse to wanting to read it, which means I'm okay with reading that. So that's so far. We are so far on the 2nd day of February, 90 pages in. Yeah, and we'll just see how far I get. I shall see. I've been having a headache all day today. It's Sunday, and I've taken pills 3 times, and it won't go away. But that's life. Okay, I'll see you next time. I'll see you. Bye. Hi, Bruce. Hello, hi, good morning. It is February the 5th. It's Wednesday. And I got book mail. This is the first one for February. This is from Penguin Random House. Hello, hi. So it is the 5th. It's sleepy time. It's sleepy time. It's not playtime. It's past 9 p.m. 20 past 9 to be exact. And I am 302 pages into this one. And it's twisty AF. I'm enjoying it really much. I also finished my audiobook, The Dragon Keeper by WrapUp. That's book 1 in the Rain Wilds Chronicles, and I'm going to continue with the series, or this series, with Dragon Haven, which is Rain Wild Chronicles number 2. Shush! Puppy! Why? If you ignore him, he goes away. Anyway, so as I was saying, yeah, no, it's not playtime, it's bedtime. Dragon Haven, it's epic fantasy, so it's slow, but it's also character driven, which I like. I love good characters, and they prevent the story. That's great. Okay, and then today I needed to do an Instagram post. Okay, so I'm also behind on my reviews, but not by much, only 2, which is fine. So I did 1 today, and then I went to a dress to take a photo of the book. Oh man, I just packed them again. Silly me. How to age disgracefully. So I put on a pink top, and I went outside and I took some photos. Nice. I just came back inside, I'm not gonna lie, and then I got a knock on the door. I mean, yeah, and then I got a delivery from Penguin Random House. Yay. And I decided, okay, well, since I'm dressed and I'm doing photos and videos and stuff, I'm just gonna do a book mail video. The intent is to make 1 video a month where all the book mail is in, so do all the book mails together, so you can see where they come from and what I'm doing with it, and so on and so forth. Last month it was only Penguin that sent me a book, so there was only that one, which you will see or have seen, I don't know. So I was sent this one. Super excited about it. It's very glossy, unfortunately. I am Chiamo. My transition to self-acceptance and womanhood. Absolutely cannot wait to read it. I don't know if you can read it, but go check Goodreads. I am not a memoir person or biography, autobiography kind of a guy. I'm not interested. I'm not a non-fiction person either. That's not for me. I read for escapism, okay? But there are... he's playing with the hoof. And when it hits the floor, it's really loud. It's like hoofs from horses and goats. Or whatever. Yeah, there are some that catch my eye and that I do want to read, like this one. I did request this one from Penguin. I'm absolutely happy that I got it. Also this one, Affliction by, I can't tell you the name right now, Laura Hall, Growing Up with a Gay Dad. Okay, I read that one. I know it's interesting. Also because some of the timeline was relevant to my own life, so that's cool. And it turned out that the book is actually pink. So what I did was I made the video immediately, the unboxing video, and and I took some photos because I was dressed in white and black. And I went outside and took some more photos, and then I made a TikTok. So that was just a funny story. It's been a pink day, and on Wednesdays we wear pink. See, I got cold, that's all. And the lighting is bad, but that's fine. So yeah, that's where we're at. Just a quick pick me up, quick updates. Yeah, my dog gets up wakes me up at like 5:30 in the morning, and then is ready to be entertained, and then I feed him between 7 and 8, because if I feed him too early, then he gets hungry too early. And it's playtime and so on and so forth, and then we go for a walk and so on and so on, and then we come back. Multiple times a day, okay? Now it's past 9 p.m. and now it's sleep time. I don't know what happened. It was all of a sudden he was sleeping by 8 o'clock, sleeping, and no problem waking me up at 5:30. Now he's wide awake and he wants to play, and he's annoying me. I don't know. Is it because I'm up longer? I don't need to be up middle of the night anymore. I don't know. I wasn't meant to be a dad. I didn't want children, but now I have one. I've had dogs before, but I haven't had an inside dog. Okay, we've had outside dogs. Dogs stay outside, always, forever. So yeah, that was many years ago. And then I had a cat. And then it was between dogs, and then I inherited my mom's cat when she passed, and then that died last year, almost a year ago. And now we found this one in November, or this one found us. So yes, it's grabbing my heart and it's making me crazy at the same time. But yeah, I'll catch you when I catch you. It's getting late. I'm getting tired. I still need to fulfill my half-hour quota for today. Although, I read over 30 pages. That's fine. It's more than half an hour. But anyway, I want to read some more. See you. Bye. It's Friday. Hello. It's the 7th. I finished The Bad Place. Not yesterday, the night before, the evening. I haven't chosen a new book yet because I need to write a review before I read the new book, and I have to write a review for Morgan Is My Name, because then I need to finish my blog post for my wrap-up for February. And then I need to decide my next book now. If you haven't already read one by the time you see this, and it should still be before the end of February. Here are some suggestions on Black History Month for authors. I'm going to go with this one for now because I need to look for another challenge, so we're going to do that. So these are suggestions for Black Author Month, Black History Month. Sorry, I have these three. I got this one yesterday, or the day before. Had this for a while. Also, this is an arc I had for a while. So we will still go with this one. The 5 Sorrowful Mysteries of Anti-Africa. I love a book. I love a quirky title, number one. So, also there's nothing sorrowful about the book. Apparently it's quite funny, so we're gonna have a look at that. It's set in Nigeria, I think. It's, yeah, you can pause and hold to read. There's nothing to read. Just hold on a second. It's on the inside cover. Oop. Pause and hold to read. You can check Goodreads or Storygraph or wherever it's available. So yeah, I'm hoping to read these two as well later on this month. And that's that. Now let me just tell you this one quickly. It's very twisty, okay? It's also a little bit psychological. Now, as follows Sasha Dawson, D.I. Sasha Dawson, who gets a case, okay? But you're also following a family because it's about her, and you see how a family life impacts her work life. But that's just an aside. There's something that happened 26 years ago, and la 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 la. Yeah, and then the 5 of them out of the 6 that survived, they get together every year as a reunion because they like, it's like therapy, whatever. But now something happened and they are somehow being targeted or whatever. But there are multiple villains in here, which is awesome. Some of them not really villains, but the big bad, I did guess, but right at the end. Right at the end. So that was cool. I love that about a mystery thriller, about a mystery. Don't let me guess the big bad right in the beginning or very early in the book, because it's pointless in reading the book. So this is pretty cool. I'm giving this 4.5 stars. I absolutely loved it. Spoiler free. Lol. Thank you to Jonathan Ball for sending me this a couple of years ago. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna start on this one, but I need to first finish my review. Yeah, I can start on this one too. Doesn't matter, I will finish the reviews this weekend, which is great because then I have 2 posts ready for Instagram at the same time. Okay, see you later, bye. Guys, it's hot. It is 33 degrees Celsius already today. It is really hot, and you can't go outside. You have to wear sunscreen, and the second you go out, it's like really, really, really hot. Okay, so I just finished writing my reviews. Not all of them. There was just 2, one and just Morgan is my name and up that I had to write. So I finished my January wrap-up blog post. Done the photos. Hopefully I don't have to redo them again. I haven't checked. I'm gonna see what I can get out of that little video. Yeah, so that's January done. Need to get those books packed away again. Okay, cool. So anyway, back to February. We are about halfway through the 5 Startup Mysteries of Anti-Africa by Stephen Bordeaux. There's a guy called Andrew Aziza. One of the people dubbed him Anti-Africa. The people, they call her a witch. So she dubbed him Anti-Africa, and that name is stuck. He doesn't like it. Basically, it's about Anti-Africa. He's 15, 16, 15. And, you know, he wants a girlfriend, but he likes white girls. And he likes blonde hair. And he goes to church and all this stuff. So the pastor's niece is coming, Eileen. So now, of course, there's this. So now this is a whole love story, technically. But it's very deep. It's very deep. He likes maths and he likes philosophizing. And then the Auntie Zara, she's like, you know, university level lectures. She's marrying a university professor. But she's into anti-futurism and all these things, and they talk about HXBX, which is like a construct. It's all very deep. The book is broken up into 5 pieces, and each of these pieces is one of the historical mysteries. I'm currently on the 3rd one. It's kind of biblical because it's named The Agony in the Garden is number 1. Sorry, see, if this, number 2 is The Scourging at the Pillar. 3 is the crowning of thorns. The crowning with thorns. Sorry. Come now. Why can't I find you? Part 4 is the carrying of the cross. Oh no, did I go too far? I seem to have gone too far. And then 5 is the crucifixion. So yeah, it's kind of funny. It's not ha funny like in your face, but I mean, you can see where he's going as his thought process, and it can be funny in the context it's saying, but it's also deep. That's about basically what it is. It's a guy who likes maths and stuff, and he's falling for a white girl, but he also likes a Muslim girl. But and he's Christian and Muslim, so he's part of Muslim. They're best friends, but they also, fiddled around a bit, but they haven't been together. And Christian and Muslims don't mix. You get the north and you get the south, so there's a whole group of things. And of course there's been a riot with the Muslims killing the Christians. And it's in Nigeria. So he's Nigerian. It's just, I don't know, it's just interesting. I can't explain it. I'm not liking it. I am enjoying it. It's just, I don't know how to explain it to you. I really don't. But I'm halfway through. It's okay. The writing is good, but it can be, like I said, there's lectures in there. Okay, and if you're not up for that, then that's not going to be a cool thing. But anyway, I'm on page 165. I will catch up when I catch up. Okay, bye. Hello, hi. It is the 12th today. It's Wednesday. It's just about 9 p.m. I finished the 5 Sorrowful Mysteries of Anti-Africa yesterday. I didn't start a new book because I wanted to do this, but I was like jonesing for a book, so I started this one. I am Tsiamo by Tsiamo Modisani. My transition to self-acceptance and womanhood. Okay, so that's going to be my next one. That's not actually part of the Readathon, but it is a recommendation if you're looking for a book for Black History Month. So this is not a love story per se. There's romance in it, the guy and the girl. They're 15, 16. What do they know about romance and stuff? But anyway, so there's that. But it's kind of deep. Anti-Africa is a poet at heart. Okay. And he loves maths. He's like a fundi in maths and all sorts of things. And he's very philosophical. He's well read. And yes, family friends that are like university level lecturers and so on and so forth. So we've got the whole thing about Black Power and how it and futurism and all sorts of things. And then there's the constructors, HXVX. This is Andy's thing, where it's like a planetary size thing that's influencing the planets and everything in it. So Andy believes that in assimilation and things are the way they are, but they have no power because, for example, as a black man in Nigeria, you're supposed to want to have a black woman and have a black family, but he likes white women with platinum blonde hair. So he doesn't know why. I mean, he has Fatima that he's been fooling around with and feels that he should be loving her because, they're at that, but he doesn't because she's not white and she doesn't have blonde hair. So, he's also hectic. He was also brought up Catholic. I'm not religious anymore. I used to be when I was younger. I've grown out of that. So I was never Catholic, so I don't know any things, but this is apparently the 5 Sorrowful Mysteries of something that's a Catholic thing. So he's got, all these built-in guidelines that you're supposed to be this, you're supposed to do that, and la 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 la. So, you know, that's how it goes. It's quite deep. Also, they're in a country full of protests, and the police are nothing. You have to bribe them, and they still don't do anything. And they're in northern Nigeria, where it's mostly Muslims and Christians, and then the Muslims and Christians are fighting all the time because the Muslims don't want the Christians around. And then there's also the northerners against the southerners, the people who come up from the south, they don't belong there, and so on and so forth. So, you know, they're just, if you start having influence as a teacher in university level, then you are fucking up the country. So, you know, it's all sorts of things. So he wants to get out and do this. So this is a story of him and protests and, you know, figuring out who he is. It is a coming of age story. There is a queer side character. His nickname is Slim. I don't know if it's Mike or Tom. I don't know which one. His nickname is Slim, but of course he has to whisper his secrets because that's illegal and immoral and ungodly and so, you know. So this is his story. It happens about over a year or a few months. I'm not sure, but it's broken up into the 5 historical mysteries, and they each have a biblical name. So that's where the Catholicism takes over. It's not a bad read. It does get a little lecture heavy with the HX, VX, the constructs and the permutations and the la 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 la, but not too much of that, so that's fine. I kept reading it because I was invested in Andy. I wanted to see what was going to happen. This is a bit story driven, but it's also character driven. So if you're looking for a skitskop and donor, that's not this one. Okay. I gave this 4 stars. This is my book for Black Applicant Month. This is also for something in another group that I'm in. You know, a lengthy title. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters, words in the title. Yeah, I Am Tiamo is a memoir. A memoir is out of my league. I don't do memoirs, okay, like I said, but every now and then something will come along that'll pique my interest. This is definitely one of them. It's on the queer rainbow, so that is why we're doing it. And of course the cover is pink, but that's not why I chose it, but pink. So yeah, so we're gonna go into that. I'm also reading the 3rd book in the Rainwild Chronicles Quartet on audio. That is City of Dragons, I think it's called. I will insert the graphic. So yeah, so far it's 4 books down for February. Readathon is going along really well. So yeah, 9 o'clock. It's past 9. I've got coffee. I don't know, I've got a headache. I'm going to probably lie down or, I don't know, watch a movie. I'm almost at the end of my game and I didn't record it yet. I need to do that for this video. I don't know what I'm going to do with the next game because I need to figure that out. Okay, see you next time. Bye. Hello again. Hi. Today is Thursday the 13th of February. I don't even know if it's past 9 or before 9, but it's about 9 o'clock. And Penguin Random House for the win. This is the 3rd drop this year, ready from Penguin. Nothing from the other places yet. Hello, hi. It is Saturday the 15th of February. And I'm this far. And I'm Siamo. I'm page 89. Yeah. Books with heavily Christian themes need a trigger content warning, is what I'm saying. And my last one also wasn't so bad, but this one is very religious, so it's hard getting through it. But yeah, This is not part of Readathon. I'm going to end the video here, and we'll come back in the next part with whatever I am reading. It is also the anniversary of my lovely kitty cat's passing. It's been a year today. She died so suddenly. We didn't even know she was fine in the morning, and then, you know, when they went out and when they came back, she was just lying there. Anyway, but that's neither here nor there. So I'm ending this here. I'll see you in the next parts. Bye.